Hello, I'm Bill Gates, Chairman of Microsoft. In this video, you're going to see the future.
Few moments later, one eternity later, 3 days later, 12 seconds later, 3:28 a.m., 8:01 p.m. The next day, meanwhile, at the Krusty Krab, 10 seconds later, 346 minutes later, much later, 3 days later, opening night, extremely annoying shift later, 2 very boring.
Windows. Microsoft first came up with the Windows concept back in 1983. And today, the leading software users have switched into the Windows environment. It's really incredible how quickly our powerful applications like Word and Excel and PowerPoint have been adopted. It's not just Microsoft applications. Even companies like WordPerfect and Lotus have now come out with Windows applications. And every week, we see new innovative work. It's really attracting all the innovation in the industry. We predicted this a long time ago, and now it's the future. Let's take a look.
"72 hours later, the following Thursday, 5 minutes later, 24 hours later, much later, much later. The next day, later, 20 minutes later, 3 weeks later, many months later."
So we can just daisy chain up to 127 USB devices here. That's an everyday task. Let's plug it in. It's going to say, hey, I see you've plugged in a new device. And it's going to load in the appropriate drivers. You'll notice that this scanner build... Whoa. Moving right along.
That must be why we're not shipping Windows 98 yet.
Absolutely. We still got a little work to do here.
2,000 years later, 6.5 hours later, a few inches later,
Much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
6 hours later, a few minutes later, a little longer than a few minutes later. Then, by sheer coincidence, the next morning, montage. The next morning, many tic-tacs later.
I got 4 words for you. I love company. Yes!
Cocaine.